Thanks, Magnus, for setting this up. And now also directly welcome to everyone. Welcome to the extended cut. All those who want to listen, all those, want to see what we have in this online world going on today. So if I phase out maybe in between, that's also because I have to do, pairing and organization in between. But I happily lost yesterday my last match, so it's actually much more relaxed than yesterday. But I think all in all, it was a great day in the Swiss round, and we had a winner with Super Duck as King of Swiss. And now we are looking at those who want to qualify for the top 16. So we have here, I think it's Jakob versus on Mattel Hollow Hill with an impronounceable username against a very interesting Bara Free Companies deck. And that would be Astro89, also known as Simone, an Italian player. And I think particularly the Bara Free Companies deck looks very interesting. Knights of the Hollow Hill Mattel is, I think, more of the same as we've seen a lot this online worlds. So built around the smuggler trades, the Bara player. Has Corain Mantis, who was just marched, and Salazar San as two key pieces. Seems to be a lot of stealth through Lysini Galley, for example, or the characters. But now he has to repopulate his board and see if he can hold the Mortal player back, who has only used the Stranger and marched the wall as attrition plots yet. So almost certainly Vala Morghulis will also be in there. Saladar San Niels Starfall for some location control and econ gain. But he has to marshal stuff now. And if he cannot find a dupe, he does. That's probably important. But he also needs to find some claims soak against Hota. That would be important. Okay, another Lysini pirate coming out here. So let's see how this plays out. His Iron Bank is empty now, but he can put more gold on it, of course, with his agenda. All right. Okay, there's a judge call, but Johannes is on the way. So hopefully he can resolve the situation there. But I'll just take... Okay. Yes, thanks.
Sorry, Hannes. Can you just talk? Need to check
Oh
something.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah. So
perfect,
sorry, I
perfect.
was
Okay.
just joining the other game.
Yeah.
There was a judge call to see
Okay.
if somebody was deliberately stalling or not.
Very well.
And
I just noticed that the audio was not on for me, but that doesn't matter. So I'm off again. So
okay,
enjoy.
yeah, thanks. All right, so back to the current game. We have a large military attack now, including Mac the Mighty. He has been marshaled, not thrown in with Last of the Giants. And he would go for an extra kill, but we also have a begging brother out who might cancel that. And Simona defends with the Lysini Pirate. And yeah, so he will probably opt to cancel Mac, yes. And then he has to claim, and he claims the Lysini Pirate, who has already defended. And he has still 2 standing characters. But 10-7 still looks in favor for the Mattel player currently. It really depends also on what he can bring in with Ariane, which he can no longer cancel now as the agenda Free Companies has already been used and the Begging Brother cancelled Mac. And whether there's also now almost the potential to reset for the opponent because now suddenly the Hollow Hill player has the larger board, which is interesting. Okay, Hollow Hill triggers important to get some tutoring so we can actually marshal some characters next round. Hey, Paul. Am I even in the right? Is the video playing? Hmm. Okay, could just somebody confirm? I'm just seeing when I actually look at the stream, the initial picture and the time running down, but the cards do not reflect the current board state. Or is it just me? No, it's. I think the stream doesn't reflect. Oh yeah. Okay. Cindy is fixing it now. Okay, so nothing that I said so far probably made any sense at all. Good that we talked about this. No, they were not thinking for an eternity. They were actually playing. And we had a reset now, just Valdo Harris from Simone against Jakob. And yeah, so Mattel player still ahead 10-7 and has card advantage. and now duped Varus. So he does have the option to reset, although, of course, the Begging Brother could cancel that. So he might be rather used for stealth, maybe to get an unopposed in. And we have a River Runner. Each character with power cannot be declared as a defender. That's not going to help him much against this board. So he does have a lot of econ ready, but not enough draw to make anything great happen here. So he marshaled Prince of the Narrow Sea, which makes Solidor gain renown. That's of course important here. But the question is, how long will the game go on? If they play fast, they can play another round. If they don't, this might be the last round, and then it will be difficult to overtake. Yeah. Okay, yeah. The problem in the other games also resolved. Same as here. We will always encounter that we have the feeling our opponent is playing very slow, and if we're behind, this I had this several times myself. I don't think that it's usually deliberate. So if you feel they're taking too long, just ask them nicely if you can speed up the game. It feels an eternity if you're waiting for the opponent, but usually if you're in the opposite situation, you're really thinking things through and you're not realizing the time passes for the opponent. So I think typically most players are super fair in these things. So ask them to play on, and if you really think it's a problem, you can also call a judge, but I think typically it can be resolved. So it seems here they are playing rather fast, and Jakob basically decided to just defend, and Simone basically got one important power challenge through, giving him 1 power and 1 renown, and now an important Hollow Hill trigger to get some more characters, because he does have a lot of econ. And he gets another River Runner. Not great, but also not bad, giving him military and power icon. And then we are probably going for the last round. So it might also be one of the last games. It is the last game. So points for both to the Lord Walder Frey medal. Ooh, yeah, I lost. Okay, I'm very, very sorry for him, but that might mean we might actually stream together if he's up for it. Yeah, analysis paralysis, it's a thing. But sometimes, they say sometimes thinking about stuff also actually helps. So it's interesting. I think Alex in Mattel 321 plays exchange of information, and here we see counting coppers for Jakob. So I'm interested to see how others play it and what the thinking behind this is. Maybe the distribution of attachments, events should be enough for all of these decks. Okay, River Runner is a smuggler, so Salvador also triggers here, meaning he can kneel Starfall, so that's important, so he doesn't get an icon stall. And he has, interestingly, the Hands Tourney, not often played, but I think a super interesting plot. When claims applied for military challenge, apply power claim instead. Ooh, but now a fully loaded Begging Brother and Nymeria sent for Jakob, so he can make an Icon Steal, probably on power. And yeah, the Bara player does not have enough to cancel that with his own Begging Brother. And no cards in hand, so no nightmares and anything. So this is probably super important and might bring the win for Martel Hollow Hill here. Yeah, so I can steal on Sodor San. And the question is, does he cancel at all? Really probably makes no difference. I don't really have a stream. Radek won. I thought Radek lost. Okay, but whoever plays Superduck, we can also have two cover two games, I guess. So you can pick. I'll take what's left. And I also might have to join just a little later just to see that pairing and everything gets done. So I'm preparing that now. And yeah, so basically take your pick. And also let's see if Miha wants to do something or she still has to recover. Yeah. Okay, so it's 10-10, but of course Martel player. Oh, and they also have Eliza Aaron. Yeah, so that's not looking good for the Bara player. The last game, and yeah, of course they try to turn this around, but I don't see this going for Bara. So top 16 will happen directly after this, as we said. And yeah, so there's going to be at least one stream. Paul is maybe also recording something. Let's see what Mia does. But now finally can look at all those nice decks and see what happens. So I think Martel Hollow Hill is then we would have it 3 times maybe the top 16 if Jakob wins here, or 4 times, I don't know. But probably the combination that we see the most often. So the question is, can one of them take it? Or do we have something like Tyrell White Book? No more a classical active kind of deck that won King of Swiss, piloted by Superduck. Can it go all the way to the final? Last year, I think I remember that we had Greyjar Fealty by Wolfbjörn win King of Swiss, and they did not make it to the final. They dropped out earlier. So let's see how this goes today. But definitely, I really like it that we also see something like Bara Free Companies, which is not such a standard deck, make it to the cut. So that was really nice. Also, I think there was a Lenny Alliance deck, which looked really interesting. So it's not that we only have the conservative deck choices, but yeah. Right, so it's 12, 10, and I don't think there can be anything. Yeah, okay, he wipes the board for good measure, but probably would have won anyway. So that will be it. Yes. So a very, very tight win, tense game. And kudos also to the Bara player, really cool deck, and Mattel Control still made the day afterwards. So yeah, this means we have everything ready, and I can post the pairings now. Okay, then let's see what we will stream. I don't know what we're gonna go on, so I'll be silent for a while, and then let's see what we will put on to see if everything goes. Yes. Yeah, I just have to see. I think is it, I have to. Yeah, I would take. I know. Let's see in the streaming.
Yeah, I was muted, so mm, everyone just heard you talk yourself. That was awesome. So we're currently finding out what stream Hannes is gonna follow.
So I want to follow Dennis. Just it's going to be fast and awesome, and he's one of the co-organizers. So let's see how he fares.
Yeah.
And I'll let the others know. I will take Dennis versus Pierre.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. So I'll do the same as last game. I'll just try to follow the stream and come back in time for a new round. And this might be done in 5 minutes, so it's gonna be interesting to see. So good luck streaming this.
Okay.
Right
Yeah. Why can't you watch just because it's another Mattel Hollow Hill, or for some other reason? All right, cool. So Paul is recording Dominic versus Stan Shi. I think that would be Stark Brotherhood versus Martel Battle of the Trident. But here we are ready to see some action. And we have Stark Lord of the Crossing with Martel Hollow Hill. Probably one of the most played deck types for a long time, and they have been tried to be nerfed and had some ups and downs, but are really consistent, especially if they are in the hands of really good players. And I think with Dennis, we have an infamous Stark Lord of the Crossing, almost loyalist, although he's not. And also with Pierre, we have a really strong Martel player. And they are a bit like fire and water, super strong and fast power gain on Dennis's side, and heavy attrition and control on Pierre's side.
Just tuning in a bit here, Hannes, because you can have co-host for this stream if you want to have
Indeed.
one. I'll let Ivan know that he can join the stream, because he just wrote a message and asking if anyone needed some co-hosts. So there can be at least two, and I'll go back and forth and try my best. But I'm actually too busy to helping out with anything else. So I'll just let him know that he can join the voice channel.
Yes.
So let's.
So at table 16, basically, down below. At the voice tables in the GOT server.
Yeah,
that's where
I'll
we're sitting.
let him know.
Okay, cool. But if anybody else also wants to say their fill about Star Crossing versus Martel Hollow Hill, feel free to join me. So we have the opener, Dennis with his classic The Withering Cold opener versus Exchange of Information, which has become another option for Martel Hollow Hill. As Secret Schemes dropped off the restricted list. And I said earlier, interesting to see who made the switch, and some Hollow Hill decks actually stick with counting coppers for the draw. And no setup, of course, for the Hollow Hill player, and with 3 small shots for Dennis. So Mura with the dupe. Okay, and Winter Plot was revealed, so Mura has to go to Shadows, and and he saves with a dupe, and that was probably a misclick. And
hello,
hi.
Which game are we watching?
We are watching a Star Crossing versus Martel Hollow Hill, Dennis versus Pierre. Hi, Ivan. Okay. So cool that you could join.
Yeah.
So how was how was your experience with the World Cup this year?
Dreadful.
Okay,
I faced all my counters. I mean, I faced 3 Targaryens and 2 Shadow players playing Night's Watch Sun, my build from Stalek, which is a big world build, and if there is nothing on the board or they cycle their discard pile, it doesn't work.
Yeah,
so,
I feel your pain.
I beat one of the Targaryens and one random Martel. I don't remember who it was, but yeah. I got the 4-2, but the wrong 4-2.
Okay, so for everyone, Miha is now also streaming on his channel, so you can click the link. He is streaming a different game. I think he will be doing... I don't know, but it's also interesting. So if you want to switch to another game and see that, please also visit Miha's channel. So, Ivan, what do you think? Who's going to make it? Make a prediction.
From this game?
Yes.
Do we know what's the restricted card?
For Hollow Hill, it's out. It should be Exchange of Information. For Dennis, No,
Is
I
it
don't.
Septa? Is it Septa or some of the Mormon things?
I'm not
I
sure.
don't
Isn't
remember.
Scepter in a pot now? Okay. I'll bring up the restricted list for myself to remind me. But yeah, so still, can you make if you have to make a bet, which one would you bet on?
I would say Hollow Hill.
Yeah.
Hollow Hill is insanely strong.
But I think so then just for funsies, I'll back Dennis, and I think he already beat Martel Hollow Hill. Yeah,
I mean, this looks like a good start.
Yeah.
And it's a spicy Withering Coat first turn, so yeah. Maybe he had a plan for those.
Yeah, I think it's a standard opener, so I really like it because it's unusual. Let's see.
Just restricted list. Alyssane, Scepter, She-Bear, Word of the Crossing. That's a big pot. So it's Word of the Crossing is the restricted then.
Okay. But is it a pot or is it restricted?
It's in a pot, but it's basically without Alyssane and Scepter and She-Bear. And then where is Start restricted? Maybe passing? Or rob, or you win or you die. I would say.
Good question. Passing the Vector Gate. Rob Stark, definitely not. Skygos also, I think he wouldn't play that.
Yeah,
Win
it's
die
probably
is
you
an
win or you
option.
die.
Yeah, so also just to have a different opinion, I'll say he plays passing the gate. To see.
It's either passing or you win or die, but passing without the She-Bear and the stuff, it's not that strong.
Yeah, it could be. So I'm not really neither a good Stark nor a good crossing player. So yeah, let's see.
So looks like a pretty fast deck, honestly.
Yeah, that's very fast. And for Pierre, we don't have any characters out, and Dennis is just making his challenges after Pierre passed, and
there we
up
go.
to 4. Okay, and of
There
course,
we go.
Varus, and that will make the board a lot smaller.
I mean, so now he could go for the wolf pot. I have forgotten all the cards I'm playing twice a year. One in Stalek and one random tournament online. So, but yeah.
Already,
Oh,
he
it's
goes for big
Fallen.
econ.
I'm surprised that there is Fallen in the deck.
I think that's the strategy. So play on first plot the Withering Cold, and then play Fallen from Favor to sacrifice a kneeling character of his own, so it's not hurting him so much. Also against early resets, not against Varus, but also against an early Valar Morghulis or so. He can save maybe a unique character, and he gets just a good money to repopulate the board.
I would prefer March in this case, but
yeah,
basically the same thing.
But then you also have a stronger attrition background, I think, than Dennis, right?
Yeah, no, this is completely out of my league as a type of deck. I'm not that type of player. In the Team World Cup, they gave me Stewards, and it was nightmare for me, struggling all the way. I don't get this type of board without a reset in my deck.
Oh, without any reset, this is also something I find very brave. Some crossing decks also play that. Say, okay, I will win fast, or there's no plan B. But
I think that should be the crossing playstyle in general. You just go ham from turn 1.
Yeah, no much. Just this card, not.
Yeah, and you hope for 3 pots game. 3 to 4 pots at maximum.
Yeah.
That's what I think. So he's on a full winter list, by the way. I think, by the looks of this. Because
Yeah,
Mirror
but
doesn't make sense at all without a lot of winter.
I think she makes sense. So she's a last resort cancel, but she's just cheap, and she has stealth. So I think from his playstyle, it's just have many expandable characters, get them out there, and make so many challenges that you don't necessarily need this control aspect of her from coming from the shadows each time to make her useful. So I know what you're thinking, but I think he's not playing. Maybe he's playing Winter Festival, but I don't think he will be playing many more other winter plots. Okay, some more draw with the Umber Loyalist. It's of course important, and Pierre hasn't marshaled anything this round either, but he got Dorn out. So I guess we can be sure that his draw will be consistent. Dennis has to make all 3 challenges, so that's basically 2 draw in the challenges phase. And he's already has the significant card advantage, so that's it's looking good in that regard for Pierre.
Yeah. Your skill. Just draw your cards.
Yes.
So, what do you think on what's the next plots in the Martel Hohio? There should be March, there should be Morgulis,
Yeah,
and then what else?
I would bet on the Stranger.
Is he running? Wait, Stranger was.
So each player chooses an opponent's character, and then all characters with the chosen
The
gold
cost
value.
die.
Yes, exactly.
And then is he running first? No, that's the question.
Oh, that's a good call. Would be I think no, but I also faced first snow in the Swiss when I had only 3 costers and less on the board. And I nailed it with Forgotten Plans, my only good action this this tournament. Yeah, but that I think that would be really devastating for Dennis. But yeah, Francisco says he regularly beats all the resets because he can just repopulate with a million characters. So it's going to be interesting. He gets unopposed. But no power on Pierre's faction card.
That doesn't matter that much in this. In this matchup. The question is, does he has a second Varys now?
Yeah.
Because a second Varys is devastating here. Because the Umber Royalist is going. I mean, 13 cards versus 1 card makes a difference.
Yeah. I would also say if he has a second Varys now, it's gonna be tough for Dennis. If not, but he has Bran, so he needs his Last of the Giants, he needs Varys, and he calls it Thinking to cancel.
So then he's just gonna Morgulis next turn.
That's also an option.
He cancelled what? Why did
Viper Eyes?
Oh, okay. Now there is time for Giant. And we were Cycles.
But oh yeah, okay. And he calls it Thinking. So he can look at his cards, and he must have something good in his hand if he doesn't want to save Bran. Oh yeah, Summer would have been
best card in the deck.
Yeah, so he could get small dead characters or from the discard pile back. No, this is not going to happen.
Wait, Somewhere he could be on Skagus, by the way, because somewhere in Skagus are insane on this mobile because he just gets all the icons that he needs.
I don't think so. So from
But I don't think so. It's probably you win or you die.
Yeah, from his playstyle, it's all in, and Skargos is something much too indirect, I think, for his playstyle. Yeah, Francisco called it. He calls it thinking.
Southeast, House Danish Court.
Yeah, so no,
So,
but
yep, Morgulis.
ooh,
That was
strong.
nice. I mean, he's still losing a lot, but Mira and the reducer stay, so.
Yeah. So all his cards go.
That was a stacked hand.
Yeah. But he has still something on the board. And if he can get a third character out, he might even be able to steal some power. Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
So a lot of spicy tech.
Indeed. Nice. So Sepp Maribald can stand up to 3 characters with printed strength 1 or lower. That means Dennis can basically use all his 3 1 strength characters and then stand them again.
Yeah.
But
The
also,
problem is that he's gonna go for claim. If there is military claim, he has to kill that guy.
true, but then he would have to have this claim race this chosen by the raised by the spear or something, because there's 0 claim in Morghulis' turn. So if he has this,
Vengeance.
ooh, yeah, good point. So probably go intrigue first, power second, and then military maybe last. So and then stand the others before that.
No, he has to stand after the power. Because Miro is gonna be nailed. Unless he wants to do use the armory.
Yeah. Yeah. Also depends whether he is okay. Basically, not winning the first challenge.
I don't think he cares. Oof.
All right. Desert Raider for some more control.
Water Garden.
Oh, and seized by the guard on the armory. It can also be important. So maybe he has a Dornish spy for 4 gold in his hand, which could be good to taking away intrigue icon. Maybe.
I think it should be events. Oh no, he does. It's a Dornish spy.
Yeah, so no crossing challenge for Dennis this round. And Pierre might now get his control more and more into place. Okay, so he doesn't use him to stand them. He uses it for the power challenge.
Yep, else he's without a challenge.
Yeah.
So, but in this case, I would have removed the military icon, I think. Because then you're not making 2 challenges. And your hand is expendable. Well, unless you have burning, right?
Of course, he has.
They wouldn't do it on the power challenge, although maybe he has more than one.
Well, and also I think with 9, Dennis is getting in dangerous regions. If he does play Windeye next round, he could just rush into it if he doesn't play Burning here.
And now he's just gonna do probably military or not a challenge at all. So this goes on a post. One more. Kills the Dornish spy.
Yeah, I think he's afraid that next round he's gonna get rushed. And therefore he doesn't want to give away the prize.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I forget that this has priced. And dominant goes for him. Wait, what? Oh, the claim is 0. Yeah, right. Yeah, but then why did he take power? That doesn't make sense because there is now more to steal.
How do you mean which power?
He did an unopposed challenge which gave him power on the faction card, and if now Luke plays Dennis plays you win or you die, there is 2 power there to steal, which
True.
is not good.
Fair point. I don't know.
My plan when I've played this deck is never have power until you strangle your opponent. Then you can get hold his power. So.
All right.
You're right. It is the stranger. So. What's dying?
Mirror and probably Set Maribel, so the 2 reducers will probably stay. And the Desert Ravager dies, of course.
No, you kill the 2 reducers and leave only 1 character instead of 2 characters.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, good point, especially with the plot. Palace of Sorrows, Set Maribel isn't actually any better than the others. Yeah, you're right. Good call.
I'm surprised he didn't play you win or you die here, because that's what I would have done. And then you got the price.
Maybe it's not as restricted after all. That's a good one. Arya, and she gets her dupe. But not a second character. So.
Best time to get winter is coming.
Yeah, I also don't think he plays that. Maybe I'm no one. Oh, okay.
Ooh,
That's strong.
okay.
Shadow City Bastard can basically steal anything out from Arya. Maybe he has off to Galton. That would be a counter.
Oh yeah, that's
gold.
also a possibility.
Yeah, 8 gold for Pierre still.
Nope. Nope, Arya is gone.
He's a dupe.
Yeah, but he's using an icon.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Ooh.
Control is kicking in.
Nemir is gonna take the power from Arya. Yep.
So then the only question is whether he does not use the bastard right away. Okay. Okay, and he goes for military. Yeah, unless he has wind eye, maybe to draw some card next round. It's gonna be tough now for Dennis to come back and win this. Now marched, probably.
Definitely. To also he's freeing the Venomous Blade.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh.
Marched
So if he
into
can
Winter Festival.
no, he can. So if he can protect his power, which is gonna be very hard.
Then he would win, but with
Yep.
Nymeria on the board, and then he will have.
Oh, Tattered Prince? Why the Tattered Prince? Because he's gonna go to Shadow, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And probably he thinks the same thing. He needs to win the power challenge, so the Shadow City Bastard can basically nullify one character of anything that Dennis has in his deck, and Nymeria can nullify a second one. So unless he has 3 characters now in hand that he can all marshal,
ooh, huge secret schemes. Another one. I think it's closed. Caitlyn, Sansa. Doesn't look good.
Yeah, and he has still 5 gold, so he also is not in no danger of losing dominance. Yeah, he gains military icon for the claim. Sansa will go. Oh, okay. That's it. That's it. This settles it. To claim. Nothing he can do about it. And now maybe he has a win die next round, but I fear that now it's only just a matter of
it
time.
feels like too late.
Oh, DC. Yeah, I mean, basically, with three characters.
Now, is he running a reset?
Use power.
He running a reset.
If he does, it's probably to Harris. So
makes sense.
So it's also not going to be effective.
And he goes for dominance. I mean, he can still get it.
If he has another winter festival, that would be probably his best chance.
Yeah. What was the chart that's getting power? Is there a there he could have the tele guy, like a random tele guy. Melee tactics coming into mind, but yeah, the minstrel.
No.
So we get
not,
Baring.
Not another winter festival for dance, because that might have actually been the win.
Mm-hmm.
So
So fourth player is
so maybe now he regrets not putting the second one in. But in other matchups, of course, it's better to have options like barring against shadow decks or so, or aggressive jumpers. Yeah, but with Matt being the first player, he probably always gets the military claim in. I don't see.
and with a counting coppers, it will probably be a 2 claim again.
Yeah. No characters. So he's gonna make 3 unopposed.
Manderley.
Power claim and dominance. That brings him to probably 13. That's 13-13. Yeah, and then we will
If
go
it was
to,
a winter festival, you're right, he could have won.
yeah, but yeah, you never know that in advance when you build the deck. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, as I said, for this type of decks, you just go all in. And 6 spot versus Martel, it's...
Yeah,
Yep, you're right, Doheris and Mad King. Oof, that Mad King hurts.
Yeah, but he can manage, I think. It's interesting that some Hollow Hill players do choose that, because it's also something I might sometimes choose as a reset against Knights of the Hollow Hill. Oh yeah, and Dennis concedes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Versus... it's one of those new weird resets that... like, I don't think it does enough. And its stats are terrible. But I've been hit so many times by it, so maybe. Oh, I'm curious. Are he gonna tell us what were the mistakes?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep, and that makes sense as well. Yeah.
But well, yeah, I guess you have to play a perfect game to come across as a winner here. I think he still did well, and Pierre played really well. Super close, intense game. So thanks for that. And congrats.
Yeah, he didn't take himself this time.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So I think that's always a win for Pierre. And now we are laughing, but he is in the top 8, and we are just commentating. So
That is true.
I guess he will be laughing last. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, it was actually more interesting than I thought. And do you know what Mihas? Do you know what Mihas streams? Just so we can watch the rest of something else. I'll just check what he watches.
I'm not sure. Let's.
He does Alex France, so maybe we can go to Super Duck.
Yeah, I'm there now. So, all right.
Ooh. Oh,
Okay, here we have a very interesting matchup. Lenny Free Companies with Marcel Arias versus Super Duck as the winner of the Swiss with Tyrell White Book. And it's 10-6 for Lenny. And we just had a major reset, Morgolis. And I just have to say, Bron together with Tyvan in this Lenny Free Companies, it's like the secret schemes of Martel. I hate it so much, but well, it's a good combination. Okay.
yeah. So, wait, what was played? So PD, Duheris. So we are after a second reset actually. So, yep. I mean, it looks like a game in the middle, honestly. Well, they're in a pot phase. A late maiden. That's very late.
Yeah.
And then more money.
Yeah, Marcel definitely has a lot of money now with another 5 gold coming from the Iron Bank. He has the Iron Throne out, so let's see how good he is at guessing Super Duck's cards that they want to play. And he's also good for money, so 3 by the Arbor, then you have Hightower and King's Road. And
So what do you name with the throne then?
I don't know, Tyrell stuff. I mean, it's nice that you can, if there's something in the shadows, like pinch or this.
Oh, he didn't use it.
No, probably he might want to block the Knight of Flowers from standing in the challenges phase. But he also still has.
No, that doesn't stop it from triggering. Marshal Predator put into play. Knight is on the board already. Oh my god.
But isn't bringing Out of Shadows also put into play?
Yeah, but he has to bring another card out of shadow, which could be million of things.
True. Yeah.
Hmm?
Okay, but now he has also all the cancel tech in the world.
So yeah, that Knight of Shower is not doing anything.
Right.
So then, in this case, you're naming Ward Renlis, right? Probably.
Could be, yeah.
Makes sense, right?
Nightmares, maybe.
What are you nightmaresing?
Tyvan. So without his boost, he might actually be able to winning the power challenges.
Ooh. Okay. I hate this card. And I hate the other card as well. So this is gonna be like a full cancel fest. Okay, more strength. Wait, why is Bronze so strong? What gives him strength? I forgot on him.
Yeah, so it's frozen again. I don't know, Magnus. The stream is basically controlled by Magnus, and I don't know if he can hear us. So it's basically, yeah, thanks. So it's radio now. So even we.
So Robert Strong came into play. Straight up Marshall.
Yeah. And we have a second begging brother out for Marcel, Hollow Hill, and White Sword Tower. And now he does use the Iron Throne for the challenges phase to name the Iron Bank will have its due. Okay, well, could be.
Why that one? Oh, because there is no gold, so.
Yes, the picture is frozen apparently, so that is, yeah,
Yep.
correct. So we should be back now with the update. No problems. Thanks, Magnus. And let's see how this goes. So intrigue challenge and unopposed. So it does look fairly good for Lannister player here, right? He also has one trigger on flea bottom left to get even another begging brother in if he wants.
Is this no? I mean, it's definitely going to be a little bit uphill battle from here, but I mean, White Book is very explosive, so. And it is a deck that I could expect for Snow of Winter. But I assume it's out of favor now. The Bane of the first cycles.
Yeah, let's see if it doesn't have that. It's not looking too good.
5, 6. So 6, 7, 8. A power with both. Yep.
Okay, and now dominance would be for Marcel anyway, so it probably also will do the military.
Yep. Wait,
oh no,
what?
he doesn't.
Why?
Okay. Oh, right. Okay, he could have bestowed Braun anyway, and then won the military, so would have made.
That's why we are not on the final table.
Yeah,
but it still doesn't make difference. It still
yeah,
doesn't make a difference.
But he wants maybe to save time. I mean, they might go over time if he has a good plot that can save him next round. Okay, surprise.
I'm curious what's the last plot.
Now, of course, this is super good for Marcel. He's the Iron Throne. You can just name Supervised Karen, and you cannot even marshal him. So
You can name what?
yeah, he just took Supervised Karen as the
Oh,
guy
yeah.
from Hollow Hill, and then he can name him. So that's actually a strong counter.
Yeah, but he's climbing steadily in power. I mean, I mean, extra card draw, it's nice.
Yeah, Tony, first player. But he's not. He would need to make 6 power.
It's possible.
But he would need a queen, maybe.
Is Marjorie a wife? Marjorie is a wife.
And then he has to have 3. He has to have Marjorie and 3 more knights. And has to marshal them all.
I mean, he has 3 more knights on the board.
Yeah, but he needs 6 in total. So he can.
Yeah, but you're talking about a single challenge. What about more than one?
You're right, of course.
And also, Marjorie is gonna put Tywin into an intrigue, a useless challenge.
Yeah, no, you're right. But 2 gold, so Marjorie is not coming.
He has a ward, so he can have the crown now.
But the thing is, if he doesn't get anything special out, then he has to be able to defend the power challenge. But on the other hand, dominance might go to Marcel if he doesn't. So he really has to think carefully how to play that if he wants to survive this round.
I mean, he has to go out for the Little Knight, which is 1 more renown.
Mm.
In a power icon.
Yeah, but that's just 14.
Is it?
Yeah, he does come Arch Knight. So if he, yeah, because he lacks the power icon on Sir Robert, and then the question is, can he win on power? Then he would have 9, 16, 24. And
then on military.
yeah, so he would win military, but he would probably lose.
Probably not military.
Power.
Brawn is strong.
26. Oh yeah, right. No, he probably. Yeah, but he's 34. And in Flea Bottom, we would have more power, but not more military. Yeah. So he can win power, but not. He can win military, but not power.
And military is gonna put him to 14. Yep. He needed 1 more shot.
Yeah. That is
or a trick in hand.
So we might see another.
Oh wait, our one for Marjorie is he's at 14. He cannot put Tywin into the challenge at all. Because he's gonna win from the renown. So Marjorie Pan also doesn't work.
Yeah. Oh, Hightower Knight, that's a good call. But still, even with a high tower knight, he would have to kneel one, and then he was still just at.
No, why high tower knight works.
So you kneel one non-Tyrell knight.
Yeah, you kneel the one
And-
without power icon, and you get another power icon. So it's exactly 6 then.
No, he would still have 5 knights for the power challenge.
No. Yeah, but 5 works because 5 power and 1 for claim. It's 15.
Sure, but would he win it then? That's well, but
But
anyway, he cannot do it. So it's
yeah,
actually.
he cannot do it. So.
But yeah, okay, he still goes for it. Just because who knows?
Give me a second. My phone is ringing.
Yeah. Let's see if he has a trick up its sleeve or if he will basically end up at 14. The stream is frozen again. Right. Well, there is a 34 military challenge from Superduck. Marcel has to defend, not to give away unopposed, but you can easily do that with Braun because he won't be able to defend it. And then he can secure his win when he's striking back.
Are we missing something? Because this challenge doesn't make sense this way.
I
But
think
yes, he's winning from the intrigue, so he's losing from the intrigue.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he does it just so he gets to 14 and maybe Marcel makes a mistake or anything, but it's just, I think, for the hell of it. Oh, okay.
24 for power. It was 16 and why with both?
I think just to be safe.
Yeah, but it's still 5 or more.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
okay, and there's
and the
the
GG
GG.
comes.
Oh, another super tight game. So congratulations to Marcel getting to the quarterfinals. But congratulations again also to Superduck winning King of Swiss. And yeah, putting up the closest fight that you could imagine here in the top 16. So congrats to Superduck, and we will see Marcel again in the top 8. So let's see. That was also the last game. I know there's still, of course, a Martel Hollow Hill going on. And yeah, which is in the last round. So it will go to time then versus Tark Sea of Blood. And then directly after that, I will pair the next round. So, yeah.
Those challenges are there. Oh no, they just started. Wait, he can turn it around. Can he?
In the Martel Hollow Hill. Ooh, that's a good question. So he can make 2 unopposed plus power claim is 3. Then he's at 11. And he wins dominance.
It's gonna be tie. Dominance is questionable because there is 10 gold on the other side.
But he has the Iron Throne so
oh yeah, right.
He can make that work if he wants to, because
why didn't he took that military icon? You cannot give an approach here.
No.
Oh, is he expecting some ambush? I mean, I think it's a little bit too late.
Yeah. Oh, maybe he has this give back to hand character, the envoy or the emissary. No.
I was about to say Hota, but Hota is dead.
So if there's a burn event now, that would be strong.
I mean, looks like there is.
Yeah. Ooh.
Against Judgment.
But nothing else. Another burn event, and he might have gone through with it.
Vengeance.
Okay, that's probably unless he has even more burn events to stop
11,
the power challenge.
12. Yeah, but now he doesn't win the.
He doesn't win dominance. So.
No, he's not winning dominance, yeah. Okay, so he cannot stop it. Oh my god, they're really gonna end up on. Oh no, he's gonna win on dominance.
Yeah, this is insane. With 10 gold.
Imagine if he took the military icon.
Yeah.
Well, one less Martel in the cut.
Yeah. So WQB, David, he just only lost to Super Duck before.
Misle, I think he's confused, but it's not gonna be 12-12, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh no, he's going to win dominance, so they are counting cards. He's losing on cards, definitely.
Yeah. So.
Wait, what is the
right.
next tiebreaker? I mean, he's losing. I think he's losing on cards.
Yeah. All right. That's true. Of course, it makes more sense not to do the military challenge and win the dominance, so the opponent doesn't win dominance. Yeah. Again, while we are not in the cut and the others are. Yeah, but then he's gonna lose on cards.
Winning the game. Wait, where are the tiebreakers?
Yeah, I'm almost 100% sure it's cards left in the deck. And Francisco, my friend from Friendly Open, he also played against David earlier, and he got him down to 3 cards and then lost. So the deck gets insane draw, but maybe he doesn't run a Citadel Archivist or something like that, or he wasn't able to use it. That would be crazy tight.
So it is not in the rules. In which tournament regulations? Is it in the tournament regulations?
Yeah, no. Or Johannes also called it on the Judge channel. It's cards in deck, and it's also
Tiebreakers.
Yeah.
No, not
Whoa.
this.
Okay, as close as it gets. That's for Feeworth, and yeah, bad luck in that case for the Martel player. And we have our last game ready. So I'll report that.
Of course, there is salt. Enjoy the salt.
And we have the quarterfinals coming up now.
Yep. So, who is in the quarterfinals?
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, but
This.
in this case, I have to agree. Like playing that many plots.
There's still, if they're on 11 pot, I don't think there is feasibility to complain.
it's actually 9. The Mattel player had 14, but he also started, so it's, I think it was the 9th plot. So yeah.
So which one are we gonna watch now?
Let's see who's playing.
Table 1.
Hey guys, nice
Hi.
coverage so far. I'm sorry that the picture is freezing sometimes, so I get some pings throughout the game. So hopefully it didn't ruin any of the games.
No.
Has anything started yet?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm seeing some salt in the chat as well from the last game. This is something, guys. Whenever you lose a game, congratulate your opponent and leave if you feel like you have to tell them that they did something wrong, so you won the game. That is so bad behavior. So
yeah.
That's just one small salty comment from me as well. But yeah, nothing has started yet, so I'm guessing I'll just come back as soon as I see there's some games here, if that's all right.
Yeah, sure. So we can take a look at what's gonna be on there. So we have Marcel Arias on Lanny Free Companies versus Lynn, who plays Tyrell White Book. So that's another match for Marcel versus Tyrell White Book. Then we have Tark, Sea of Blood, the only burn deck in the cut, as far as I know, versus Jim Hansen, and he plays
Many-Faced God. Wani.
right. Okay, I think I might go for that one. The other ones only have this Mattel Hollow Hill versus Mattel Hollow Hill. And
Right?
Mattel
The other two
Hollow
are
Hill versus Mattel whatever. And Mattel
Trident.
Battle of the
Trident looks fun.
Yeah, he kicked me out. It's a really cool deck. So I like it. A lot of small armies and stuff. So that's fun, but it might be very susceptible to the resets of Mattel Hollow Hill. And I have seen enough Mattel Hollow Hill, so let's maybe. What about this Tark Burn versus Lanny Many-Faced God? Maybe we can look at that first.
Yep. So table 2, right?
Yes. Yeah, Team Jimby. That's the one. And yeah, so also about comments after the game. So I don't know. I get upset, of course, as well. My personal strategy typically is I say GG and thanks, and then I go complain to my friends in the private chat when I'm upset. That's maybe just. I also just know I'm emotional. If I were not emotional, then I would be playing the wrong game.
I lost my game due to my stupid misreading of a pot, and I'm salty about the pot. I'm so salty about it.
So, Miha, we are gonna do Jim versus
Table 2. It's gonna be easier.
3 with 2. Yeah. Okay.
And
so,
we are. Should we ping Zini?
Yeah. He should be around soon.
Yeah, he's looking for the game. Table 2, Magnus.
There we go. What are we looking at, guys?
Team
Table
Jimby.
2.
Table 2.
Up. Wani Many-Faced versus Targaryen Sea of Blood.
Okay,
Second
nice.
One.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Then I'm off again. Enjoy, guys.
All right. So, Ivan, I'll leave the first start a couple of minutes to you. I need to get something to eat, but I'll join you in a bit.
Okay. So while they set up, I'm gonna get a beer. I hope Zini put a mature audience. So setups. Ooh, Quansman. That's fun. So we see Mountain of the Moons already in play. That's a good start. And Painted Dogs, that's like the best start ever you can get. Then on the other side, we have a Slavor-based board, Viserion, Kindlyman, and Viserys Targaryen. So I would march here if I'm the Targaryen player immediately. Those Painted Dogs, they are pain in the ass. Without a... Oh, no march. Okay. Wait, I should move the chat here to see what the guys are talking about. Pop out chat because I don't see chat.
Okay, so we're back.
Good setups for bot players.
It
Terrible
seems
pot choice.
we are frozen again. I don't know. So maybe until Magnus comes back, maybe log in, and then you will see the actual game state.
Oh yeah, it's frozen again. I'm watching online. I'm watching on the Thrones,
Yeah.
on the Iron Thrones, so yeah, and not on the stream.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, I was saying that this was a perfect spot to play match for spot. To remove the painted dogs because they are like the engine of the deck. You have to remove them.
Yeah, they're kind of like the drowned disciple for a drowned god.
Yep.
That's good. Yeah, so we have Viserys and Kindly Man and Viserion for a tag player. Painted Dogs as the key, one of the key cards, and Timid Son of Timid for some extra kills.
Yep.
On
It's gonna be a murder fest.
Yeah. Murder fest. Indeed. And Death from Above, Drogon on the board. He can potentially kill the Painted Dogs. And,
I mean, why the painted dogs not timid? I mean, he cannot kill the painted dogs. They just go back to hand. They are immortal.
Oh, right, yeah, he's he's first player. Right, so
No, it doesn't matter. The moment Drogon swings, they go to hand safely.
Yeah, maybe, but although sacrificing Timid, I don't know. But if he kills both, let's see. Maybe he also has a shot in hand for claim soak. Maybe he can even defend military, or he has.
With oh no, I thought Candleman has stealth. Nope. So Guntur gets a power icon. Quasman less than dragons. That is true. Oof. So I don't think Timothy is surviving a challenge.
Yeah. So what's the strategy? Do you still attack as a
Yes.
clansman player? Yeah, you still attack.
Yes. I mean, you cannot. When are you waiting for him to use his burn? You just have to go into it. You don't have a choice versus burn. I mean, that's my mentality.
Mm-hmm.
You don't play around it. You play your game, and if it happens, happens. If it doesn't, doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with clansmen. I mean, it's built to make challenges, right? So it's not
Yep.
that there's some defensive
nothing you
or
can do
passive
there.
power. I don't know if he plays a lot of hands judgments. That could be something to look for in your deck, but in a sense, he has to eat it, kind of. Also interesting, like with a top 8 Sea of Blood Tark, there were several of them, but others also not doing so well. So I think there's a wide spread of how Tark Sea of Blood performed.
Yeah, I mean, my win versus Tark Sea of Blood was first turn Morgulus to kill Drogon, wipe him off the board, and then steal his characters for him to burn them. He had to burn his own Drogo and stuff.
Okay.
Yep, there is Dragaris. Ooh, Hence Judgment just on time. Is there another one?
That is might be a crucial cancel here.
Yep.
Else he might lose all his board.
I mean, there could be another Dracarys. In this case, I think Timid first. Are we on the delay, by the way? Do you know?
No, I don't see them doing anything in.
I'm looking at the chat because people are wondering what they're targeting.
Okay, no, it's still a cancel with Hence Judgment. And I also don't see anything happening.
Yep. 8
Okay.
defense.
No.
So you kill Kindman? Oh,
put to the.
Do you think there is a put to the sword?
Would be amazing for the Lenny player. Kill Drogon.
One.
That might have also what he's been was thinking about, whether he should take Drogon for defense to avoid put to the sword, but apparently he calculated correctly. No put to the sword.
So military claim.
Then goes.
Viserion, okay. Then Timid stands, another challenge to remove Viserys, and then Timid dies. That's how I see things.
But he doesn't have to kill. Could also claim Gunther, right?
No. Drogon is directly killing.
No, Drogon is only -3. So unless he has some other.
Oh wait,
it's
what?
Old Drogon.
That's.
Unless he plays the non-redesigned version, then the deck is illegal.
As I said, I'm playing like once a year, so I don't know all the new cards and revisions, which costed me a game yesterday because I thought Breaking Ties works like half the old way, half the new way. It doesn't work at all. That card is butchered.
Which card? Drogon?
Breaking Ties.
Breaking Ties. Yeah. That's.
It's completely butchered.
Yeah, it's also really, really rarely used anymore. So I think in general redesigns were really, really good. But I mean, if you redesign like 80 cards, you cannot nail every single one. Some were maybe not nerfed enough, and others maybe too much. But in general,
why did he left the painted dogs in play?
That
That
is a
was a
good
questionable decision.
Hmm. Maybe he has a reason. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that could cost a game. I
He
think.
would have also had a stand and could defend.
Yeah.
Huh.
Then timid. I mean, I would have used the painted dogs to stand timid and just kill Viserion. Viserys, because if you're on aggressive deck, you do have March, I assume, and then get rid of Dragon.
Yeah, interesting.
But maybe he doesn't have it. That it's not that way. Which, yeah, I wouldn't let my painted dogs die. And the other thing is, as chat mentioned, he could have blocked with like stand timid and then block with timid and the ambush guy, the stone cross. It's 7 to 6, so yeah. And develop a wider board.
True. He could have defended. Okay. Well, let's see what comes next.
Retaliation versus the father.
Okay. Some more pressure.
Mm-hmm.
But he also has to survive Drogon's attacks. So let's see how that works out. Why couldn't he have blocked? Okay, saving Gunther, yeah, with 3 times. He could have blocked, yeah, okay, so just following the chat.
Yeah.
Grey Worm, also not played that often. Choose a defending character. Until the end of the turn, that character gets -3 when Grey Worm is attacking in a challenge.
My favorite card from the Baratheon expansion.
But also
Lion
quite
Star.
costly.
What, Lion Star?
No, Grey Worm, 6 cost.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Lion Star, key piece, and a dupe for Timid. Good. But he might not be able to save Gunther from Drogon here.
I mean, Widow's Wails helps. Military for 11. Luckily, not put to the sword in this deck. Right? You cannot play neutral events, right?
Yeah. Correct. Nightmares. Okay, that does save his Gunther. Such a strong card.
I mean, it's staple since ancient times that very few people remember.
Yeah. So Incinerate is off the restricted list. Yeah, that's correct. But we do have a new pot 10, that is with Burn, Dany, and Incinerate. So yeah, they cannot be played together. Yeah, so for Burn restricted, it's actually now relatively easy Danny cannot be used together with Incinerate. And Burn Danny is restricted, as is Shadow of the East is a kind of a secondary burn related event.
I mean, yeah, so he has to target one of his characters now. That's my favorite icon in tournament summon, because I'm a Resident Nightwatch player, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my favorite thing is when someone plays an attachment and he sees that he cannot attach it anywhere, and I'm like, you have a lot of legal targets, choose.
Oh, okay, please.
It happened several times
Yeah.
with Milk.
Oh.
When I'm a
Yeah.
cutthroat or someone infuriated me in the game, like I usually
Yeah.
don't do it to, but it's things
It's
that happened,
us.
especially online. Online happens every time.
Yeah. It's also nice if you defend with Stannis Baratheon on 7 cost and then the opponent tries to burn you, and yeah, he's immune to events, so yeah, that gets forgotten as well. But yeah, that was definitely a wasted event. He's lucky that he doesn't have to kill one of his own characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to target his. That's right. He has to do that, unfortunately. But that's definitely going to be a boost for Jim.
I mean,
Knowing
that
that.
game, this is an amazing game if you ask me at this stage. Oh, painted dogs. There we go. So he had another one and forgot to defend the other one. Still, I think he should have defended it.
Or maybe he, wanted him to feel safe and make a mistake in using his burn event. No, but yeah, Mountains of the Moon, giving him the extra power icons is super valuable here, I think. And then he doesn't defend, so he can hit back, and yeah, he loses Maester Parcel, which might have been interesting for draw, but it's also super easy to burn.
And may the slaughter begin.
Yeah, that should be 3 kills.
A full board wipe.
Oh yeah, if this time he does reuse Timid, then it is
Power to kill Viserion. I mean, power to kill something, stand him, wipe the board.
now maybe an intrigue challenge with Gunther.
No, military.
Military. Yeah, but you would also do the intrigue, right?
Actually, yeah. Because opponent.
And then he will have no characters and only 1 card left in hand. That's not a great round.
Yup. A great turnaround for the previous blunder.
Yeah, I think he went way too offensive there, and then of course the arrow with the burn event. And he knew that he first initiated and then he blanked him, but still. Oh, a terrible round for Alex, the Tark burn player, and now it's looking pretty good, even with the Valar Morghulis now next round from Tark Sea of Blood if he plays it.
He should, I think.
Yeah, he must if he has it. If maybe sometimes they also only play Mad King's Command.
Why sacrifice Gunther?
He
He
fears
cannot kill him.
with another consuming flames he could,
He doesn't have gold.
but he has a blood token.
Right. Oh yeah, right. I mean, as I said, you just go into it.
Yeah. I mean, what you could, yeah,
Yep.
here it comes, but what you could gain by it, and maybe he has a reset after this anyway.
I mean, he's still with one hand, with one card in hand. So, wait, how did these guys come into play after?
Whoa, from the discard pile. So, okay, this is important. Now he has some board presence again. So if a character is killed by a card effect, put Mother's
Yeah.
Month into play from a discard pile. Okay, this.
So does this mean he's not on bottom of the dragon?
Good question. I don't know, but he might not play it next round.
I think another retaliation is coming for sure.
Yeah. Okay, that was not as devastating as anticipated, but still that was a bad round for tag play because also now he has gotten rid of two consuming flame. So and he couldn't use the father to give Timid back to hand.
Yeah, because now there is no unique characters. Why brand the builder?
To get to the Heron Hall, probably.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, and some draw for Tark.
So hand is back full, but now no not token, and I don't think does he has left options to give him tokens?
No, the kindly man is dead. I don't think there's anything he needs to win those military challenges, and I mean he could have. Oh, okay, Tyrion coming in. He has no dragons for Dracarys. Just one more consuming flames.
Another dupe. And we know there is a painted dock in hand.
Yeah. Okay, what can he do? Either.
I don't know. This, I mean, he needs a reset and he needs Duheris, not Morgulis. I mean, any type of reset actually. It's going to work here.
Yeah. So.
I mean, this board presence is gonna get wiped for sure.
Yeah, but Jim probably also wants to keep the burnt man on the deck for Marched. So he might not use them on Tyrion's trigger.
I mean, he can ambush them back. They cost 1.
Ah, yeah, right, with the reduced
Mhm.
the manifest god. Yeah, good call.
And now Manifest God can give them an icon, right?
Yes. So power first with Timid. Unopposed, and then
One guy dies.
kills the first.
Is there a 5 ambush? Koto is now only on Summer.
One of the middle dragons, but I doubt he plays it. I think the middle dragon Viserion is 5 ambush, but yeah.
Oh yeah, right. So we have the small dragons, the middle dragons, and the big dragons. Middle dragons all have ambush, right?
Mm-hmm. At least one of them. Yeah.
What is this? Oh, that guy.
Okay, military, stealthed, unopposed. And no burn coming. And he triggers Bran the Builder. And there he gets Heron Hull. So for next round, he'll have
I'm
more
surprised he
stuff
didn't
to
trigger Tyrion.
for free.
Oh, now he triggers Tyrion. For gold.
For 3 gold.
Yep. And then now he's gonna ambush the... I was thinking he's gonna ambush the other guys, but hey, this works as well.
And maybe he just says, okay, I'm gonna win this anyway, and if he does still have some burn in hand, I don't want to risk the painted dogs in this scenario. So Milk Snakes will also do the job.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Tyrion is such a cool character, this one, the Clansman one.
Yeah. I also like the artwork somehow.
Why did he put Tyrion in the challenge?
Maybe just to be safe that he actually doesn't get it through. If there's like the dragon is no slave.
Is he going again for gold or for
Draw. For draw.
Okay, I mean, I would have gone for... Ooh, that's what was in the hand.
Aye, nice.
I would have played it.
Alex.
Why didn't he play it?
Alex.
But he doesn't have a character in the discard pile. Oh, right.
Yeah.
He was hoping to hit a character.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is really, really unlucky for the Tark player. Not his game, I think. Yeah. That might have been a good move.
Wait, did I beat...
Yeah.
Wait, did I beat this? Did I beat him? Wait, tournament scoreboard? Wait, actually where I am? 48. I have... no. Not I beat Mac. No, not him. Oh no, he beat me. Yeah, I know I played Fjord. Okay. That was my game with mistakes. Oh my god, I remember now.
Yeah, by the way, we have the first semi-finalist. It's to be maybe nobody's surprise, Alex France. Martel Hollow Hill won against Martel Hollow Hill.
Wait, how did they finish so fast? I'm confused.
Nobody knows, probably.
How are they the first game? Did Miho stream them? Maybe Miho streamed them.
I hope he streams something. No, I think he's on the Martel Battle of the Trident versus
I
Martel
think he
Hollow Hill.
just switched to it. Anyway. Yep, there goes to Harris, as we expected. So what do you keep? Do you keep Timet or do you keep Tyrion?
Good question.
Yep.
Yeah.
That seems like the correct choice.
He has Harrenhal, so maybe if he has another Tyrion, he can also bring him in then with Harrenhal.
No, because it's gonna die how he's returning it to hand.
He might not need to do that anymore. One round of 2 triggers of Tyrion might be enough to settle this game.
Quick count. We have. So if he does. Ooh. Oof.
Okay.
We have
now
a game.
We might see some pressure.
We have a game.
Drogo.
Or maybe not.
I'm super happy we're looking at this one. This is so much more interesting than watching another.
I mean, I think we're gonna watch Martel at the final, so. Since Alex is piloting
good call.
it.
So, yeah. So keep timid because of the dupe, because if you run in your own Valar Morghulis, then you don't want to have Tyrion unexposed.
I mean, the Targaryen. Oh, or you just have another one.
Yeah. Also, a good prompt. Yeah, so but Harrenhal doesn't come out then.
Oh yes, salt. Yeah, insult to injury.
Yeah. So he will also be, if he wants to, he will be able to defend both military challenges probably. One gold left for the Tark player, but since there's no dragon, Dracarys will do nothing.
So you defend with Tyrion, and then with Timid and the Clansman. But if I was the Tark player, I would have done power. Definitely.
Maybe he does for the second.
Because there is nothing you can do about the backswing, so. Oh no, he's going for military. Does this make sense? This doesn't make sense at all. This is not enough. Or question mark?
Yeah, there shouldn't be anything he can do. So defended both military, and now he can hit back.
No.
Well, then maybe 2 claim into marched, and
I mean, if he had march, he would have marched turn 1 Drogon. So I assume there is no march. Ooh, baited dogs, Moon Brothers. By 5. Return that guy. Claim race, okay. And Can he muster one more? Teammate? So one for this guy. And then
if he has another of the small, oh yeah, he could bring back the small
no, he
one.
will not have gold. Tyrion gives 3 gold or 2 gold? 3 gold. No, he would have enough.
Yeah, here he comes.
Mm,
No, but he doesn't. No.
Can't.
Yep, consuming flames. Dragons not
That's
safe.
the third one.
Then 2 claim on power, maybe.
Mhm.
Or he keeps them to be safe against marched. Yeah.
I mean, he has to return the painted dogs to hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't forget.
Then windstorm, and then it's 13-1. Yeah, I don't see what the Tark player can do to turn this around. I think the second round or so, that was so terrible for him, that was decisive.
Mm-hmm. But also Quansman, that's what they do.
True, but I mean, yeah, he has the nightmares exactly in that round, and then he makes a mistake with burning himself. So that oh, he does have marched actually. Okay, interesting.
What? Wait, what? I'm confused. What did he play turn 1? He played Summer Harvest, yeah, into Late
Which was
Summer
a
Feast.
very good choice also.
Yeah, but Drogon
Yeah.
could have been. Yeah, I mean, depends on his hand, right?
Right, he was probably
Yep,
confident.
and he concedes.
Well, by the result, it was the right choices. So congratulations to Jim with the Lannister free Many-Faced God in the semifinals. But also very well played. Definitely the best burn deck in this online worlds to Alex for Feeworth. So yeah, it's actually a super interesting game to watch. It could have gone, I think, really differently if some things had lain differently in the first rounds.
So I think only one game is left. The Martel
Yes,
Mirror.
this is Martel Knights of the Hollow Hill versus.
Oh, it's a close game.
Battle of the Trident.
Are they on second plots? Because this doesn't make sense.
Probably.
Yeah. But this looks like into the whole Hugh hands. So what is he looking for with Meadowlark? Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
Okay, I was preparing the semifinals, and now let's see. Well, oh yeah, okay, 11-10 on the Brazilians round. Both hands are relatively full, but obviously my turn 3-1 is the card advantage. Pierre here versus Stan Shi, the Chinese player, and he might have enough control. Oh, yeah, and then he kills the Dreamblood Trader, and he might have enough control in play to see this through, I think.
Yeah. After the Hand's judgment on the Misty Morn, I think it's in a whole few hands.
Yeah, although they are only no power icons, so they might actually play another round here, right?
I mean, I would have removed power icon, honestly, with Nymeria, just to get a power icon, and forgot the intrigue, left the intrigue there, remove military with Starfall, get power icon, and do a challenge that way. Is there a 3-gold ambush? Oh, Hota. Are they playing Hota in this deck?
Ooh.
The defense Hota? I think he's
not.
still one too expensive.
Yeah, it's just 2 reduction from 6. Oh, he would be at 4.
Yeah.
And he's also just a 3 strength guy. So.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's a challenge. Yeah, but yeah, I would have done power here to accelerate my winning because armies can get. Are they playing the army as a restricted? The host of the Bonway? Is that their restricted card?
Good question. I played against them, but I didn't see he only had the small armies out there. That was enough to finish me off.
And of course, Vengeance. So even that didn't work. That backfired actually. So yeah, I think power was the correct choice.
Okay, 12-11. How to say? Oh, had some spikes, strong. Could.
So did you give the exchange first?
No. Because that only adds one more character. Burning on the sand, alright. It's the problem, they don't have so many characters, so you don't hit so well.
Oh, but the events are nasty, all of them. So what are you giving? Hand Judgment?
Yes,
Last
and,
of the
and unless
Giants?
he wants to finish on Doran's game, but then the thing is, he might just control the intrigue icon, so maybe you cannot.
At least there is a character there. So Desert Trader, and he calls it. Why the Desert Trader?
Well, it's just a military icon, and probably Pierre cannot afford to kill it anymore.
Oh, he spiked burning on the sand. Okay.
Yeah, but just 2 cards. Okay, that's good, but still 12 cards in hand. That's good stuff.
Now we are talking. Renown came into play.
Yeah. Yeah, he has exactly 3 used, and Knights of the Sun gain Renown, and have a power icon. Of course, that might get stolen.
It doesn't matter. I mean, he has to remove all those icons because Renown is carried this stage of the game.
Yeah, but the thing is, so it's I don't know what he will be able to marshal, but he has also 5 power on Intrigue left if you take both icons from the Knights of the Sun, and this is then potential for Doran's game. So,
Yep.
Oh yeah, but here comes Randomous Blade, of course. So no more 4 power there.
We see
Yeah,
2
for
Shadow
strength.
City Bastards used already. So
Yeah, Host is in the dead pile, so that's his restricted. Good call.
which one is the restricted?
Host of the Bone Weights.
Oh yeah, it's there. Okay, so no wonder it's.
All right, 8 gold left. Maybe Donch Spice. Or
We
Lost the
will
Giants or something.
I mean, we saw 2 giantses, so having the third one in hand. I mean, the decks are both empty, so maybe it's possible. Oh no, 1 giant is played. So, and we saw 2 in the review, but there could be in hand again. So because he shuffles, right?
Yeah.
Shuffle. So yeah,
But
he
as
could have drawn them. Yep,
now he takes the power icon from the mirror. No Renown here.
So, and then he's gonna remove the military, and that's GG.
Yeah. Okay. That's 3 unopposed plus power claim. And
Yep. 1 extra, even 1 extra. Although he could stop the power claim probably, but it's still enough for the 3 unopposed. Yep.
But at least it's not going to be Hollow Hill versus Hollow Hill in the semifinals.
It should have been, because we were gonna watch Hollow Hill in the finals. Probably.
Yeah, could be.
Actually, can the Clansmen beat Hollow Hill? What's the other one? So we have Tyrell White Book and Hollow Hill, and we know Many-Faced God continued. Ooh, he calls it thinking. Yep.
Princess Plan, nice. But yeah. Okay, so another super. I mean, at least games are super close. Well, the one before wasn't, but was at least interesting. So either they're interesting or close. And Pierre does proceed to the semifinals. Congratulations, but also, again, congratulations to Stan Shi. I think it's super interesting Martel deck with Battle of the Trident. And making it to the top 8 is, I think, a real great achievement. And yeah, maybe it could have gone differently. But then we do have the semifinals. So they are paired.
So,
and
what do we want to watch?
Yeah, I would like to watch something without Martel. But
hi guys. As soon as you decided what to stream next, let me know. I'm soon going away for like 30 minutes, so hopefully
let's hope nothing breaks.
Yeah. So maybe I would watch this Clansman versus Hollow Hill if you like. Even.
Okay. So we're going Clansman, then we should let Micha know for the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just posting.
Will you this one? Yeah. Let's see. Bracket.
So we are watching
which
Alex versus Jim.
Okay.
To
To another Hollow Hill.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
In both.
surprised.
Yeah. So now. All right. Okay. I'll let Kristin know that she goes into that game as soon as the pairing is. Oh no, there it is. All right.
Yes.
Perfect.
Thanks,
Okay.
Magnus.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll ask Kristin to go back and forth to check if the stream is still going. It's something weird is happening from time to time that the stream cuts, but hopefully it's better now.
Super cool. Thanks, Magnus. And watching your kids is more fun than watching Mattel Hollow Hill anyway. So.
Of course it is. Enjoy, guys.
Later. Right, so I'm super interested to see that. I don't think I've ever seen a game of Lenny Clansman versus Mattel 3-1. I don't know, have you?
No. Clansman is not something that you test for. Honestly, but with the many face god, maybe they're like the second go-to. Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, so what does, by the way, what do the stream watchers predict? So maybe you can write in the chat. I'll just, just for the sake of it, I'll bet on the Clansman. I mean, he does have the option to give icons, which if it becomes close and, the icon control kicks in like
So
before,
icon
can
control
be
doesn't work.
changed.
Icon control
Well, I
doesn't
wouldn't say
work
it
at all.
doesn't work, but it's not as strong as
But they play
games in the
Seist, right? They do
probably,
play
yeah,
Seist.
but with the agenda, you have an uncancelable way to give some icons at least. It's not
That's true.
Not as good as the Mountains of the Moon, which is, I think, super great if you find it in this matchup. But still, it can be crucial if the game becomes close. And with all this taken back to hand, that's also, I think, something in favor of.
Jim hasn't played a single one. Is it true? That's gonna be work. Jim lost first game versus Targaryen Sea of Blood. Then played 23 Companies, one Banner Rose, Martel Banner Wolf. Oof, he survived that one. But his deck is good versus that one. Then one Alliance, then Baratheon Kings of Summer. Then one Alliance again. Is it the same one Alliance? Yep, he beat twice Arangrot. Yep, he didn't play any Martel.
True, yeah, but that's basically almost an amazing achievement on its own. So congrats. Although I think Miha also played like 7 games without facing Martel. So congrats. Yeah, but so also, he lost his first Taxi of Blood matchup. So also shows that the one before, I think it was lucky how the cards lay. And now I think he has to play super smart. If he can, then I think he has a good chance. But it can also easily be that he has nothing on the board and then control kicks in.
Setup doesn't work good.
With one vote for Martel, I vote for Lenny. So let's see how this turns out.
A monstrous exchange. Jesus.
Yeah.
That was a monstrous exchange. Yep, there goes Mountains of the Moon. So he's going searching for his locations. Let's hope he manages to find them.
Oh, Mountains of the Moon. That's good. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Alex, he's the defending champion, so he has to show that he can also beat this type of deck.
Were there any Fool's agendas, actually?
No, I thought about playing Fools now that has gotten nerfed, but yeah, the deck is too complicated.
What did we nerf?
Oh, they were potted with so much, so you cannot have Shagwell and Unbridled Generosity anymore. You cannot have the Saltcliff Sailor and stuff. So it's complicated. But there were some pots that someone always tells can no longer be played with Fools. So they currently really need a reinvention. I'll be off for 2 minutes to get something, and I'll be back.
Okay. So setup good for the Martel with already Dorn on the board versus a deck that wants to do a lot of challenges. So and first challenge we see military. Why no one knows? Oh, because he wants to search the whole thing probably to search 3 times for the pod, but he's also gonna give him few cards, so it's a little bit questionable. So Great Hall. But I would say that those are not the things that he's looking for. Um, does he need the space in hand? No. So why would you ambush the painted dogs here?
I just came back. I don't know.
Yeah, because I would conceal the fact that I have it in hand. Definitely. And then his Viper's Eyes.
But
And then we
he
have
also
Hand's
protected
Judgment.
them.
Yeah.
But he protected them from his Viper Eyes, basically.
No, he didn't. Or maybe he didn't
No?
have it on the Dorm trigger. Maybe he found now the Viper's Eyes. Because if he wanted to protect them, this is Burgulis, I think. Although
yeah.
the reserve is gonna hit him hard, but
Should be. So we
what
didn't
did he
see a
found?
reset. We didn't see a reset from Jim, right? So we don't know what he's playing. Probably Morgolas, but it could also be Doharis. If he has Doharis, he could play it now. Ooh. What? Summer Harvest into... Why?
Maybe he's tired.
Yeah.
Although it's early there, so...
And well, I mean, he has to play it somewhere. Probably most of the plots that Alex plays are not really high value. with even more econ, Alex would look stronger still.
I mean, he found the icon that he needs, so honestly, he doesn't need more than the water gardens in most cases.
Yeah.
His discard prime is primed with these little shots.
Yeah, it could be that he played it for initiative, just set and then goes second. And maybe he can't make more out of it than other plots anyway.
I'm not sure about that summer harvest. That's interesting. Why now?
Maybe simply because he doesn't have anything better to use the gold on.
Or maybe hand space.
Yeah, and he
So
goes back to shadows, and he doesn't have to discard him for reserve.
Mhm. Timid. Okay.
There comes Timid, but no other clansman. So probably
I
no
mean, he's
extra
still
kill.
killing both of them. Oh no, it's
No,
cost,
it's
right?
printed cost, right?
I mean, he could have Moon Boys.
Yeah, that would be a nice one. Maybe, oh yeah, raised by the spear, strong. Choosing the spear.
So, does Moon Boys work on defense?
No, don't think so.
Moon Brothers. Unattacking. Yep. So, can he ambush something? No.
For one. No, don't think so. So this opens him up to March. So Moon Brothers would be like really, 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 really good now.
Yep.
And he's looking for them.
Wait. No, he doesn't have claim.
No, yeah, true. True.
And nothing. Oh, there we go.
Oh wow! Oh my, this is I would say this is crucial. Else he gets marched, is wiped. Now 2 kills and then another challenge with intrigue. I think this was important.
I thought it was a reaction. So yeah. Okay. Dogs choosing the spears are doing work, by the way. I don't know if not in this game and in the previous one they are doing work.
Yeah. Yeah, both players have some nice tricks up their sleeves. Ario gets discarded. And he can also not play the stranger now. So probably a draw plot again.
Second exchange. Exchange is restricted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So second exchange, I would assume. Find economy, find answers.
Yeah. And he had no, he calls it thinking. That would have been when the cancel for the Moon Brothers.
He should have. It doesn't matter. They are not limited. He can do it again. Oh no, he can't. His faction card is not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Shadow Secret, Last of the Giants, Seist. There is the Seist. So you're probably giving Vengeance then. Oh no, he has to give the Seist.
Yeah. And yeah, he don't want to give vengeance in this turn, I think.
Ooh, he's on Retaliation. I love this plot. Reminds me of good old days.
What did you use it in the good old days?
First edition opening pot.
A first edition. Okay, this is old days.
That was good. It had the same text, no reserve, of course, and it was go to opener. At least for me.
But no reserve.
There was no reserve in first edition. You could have had like 40 cards in your hand.
Oh,
But you could,
I didn't know that.
you had only, you could have drawn only 3 cards per turn. That was the catch there. Yeah. But yeah, that was my go-to opener plot always, almost always. Gold mine, and then not enough for Tyrion. Is there something else on 6? Milkshakes.
Okay, 3 extra card for.
I think he miscounted his gold. Okay.
Gunther. Yeah, Intrigue can't help to poke for free. So the question is, does he defend with Gunther? Because
Yes.
Gunther might. No, he doesn't. Kaga.
He's probably removing the icons from Gunther. Yep. That's why I thought you should defend with him.
Yeah.
And then just do power challenge and go it there. I think. 6 gold is a what? Yeah, I would probably do just power challenge. Force my opponent to do his stuff.
Yeah, the risk of it's not worth doing a military challenge here.
Or intrigue. Any of them is suicide. Only to claim.
True. Yeah.
Power, I think it's worth it because it's gonna eat. Because he will not give you 3 power for sure. So many possible events. Again, same thing like in. Oh no! What are you doing? Oh, the greed. The greed is real.
Let's see if there is a vengeance lurking.
Oh, the greed is real.
But maybe he says it's worth it, basically. Lose 2 cards, but then he gets power. Oh, secret schemes.
Okay, so secret schemes. Again, I would have done it on power challenge, just to get 2 power and discard cards. 1, but I mean, if he doesn't find it, he doesn't. But I would assume he has it.
Maybe also just burning.
But then you have to do it because he's losing at least 1 card for sure. Is it random?
No, he chooses it, is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Power
no
for
burning.
renown. Ooh.
And no
Oof.
vengeance. Okay. It's all fake. And he hits Varus and Lysa. Okay.
And
That was
seized.
super strong. He gambled and it paid off. Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe he took it basically a bit like you said against Burn, you just have to eat it. What are you going to do? You play a deck that wants to make a lot of challenges.
Yeah. Also, the other thing I missed is that he gets renown from Tattered Prince, so that's key.
Yeah.
So
Also,
every
there I
little
think
bit counts.
was a mistake to put the Tattered Prince on top. Because they were killed at the same time, I think against
No, he
Manifest God.
first killed the trader with Gunther, with the Timet, and then the Prince went for claim. So it's this way.
Yeah.
But he didn't went for the power, so because he knows there isn't vengeance.
But why not?
To not give
doesn't want
a
him to
card.
draw.
Yeah.
But for 3 power, I might have done that.
Yeah, I would have definitely done that. Power wins games.
Interesting. No more Golas? Oh no, we had already Golas.
Oh, now we see a restricted, and the March comes. Oh, isn't he a little bit all-in now? So is he hoping for opponent not to draw?
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, 3
he has
extra
access.
power.
Yeah.
But also maybe he speculated that there will be a burning, but that
Maybe
Alex
did he gave him burning? Wait, he played 1 burning, and I think he gave him 1. So maybe he knows there is a burning. No, he gave him. He calls it thinking. I'm confused. So anyway, can he close this turn?
Yeah, Francisco just said maybe Viper's Eyes was the reason. If he has a very good card in hand that he doesn't want to lose for next round, that might be worth it, not doing the power challenge.
Well.
Maybe Turin, for example.
Yeah. As I said, it felt last turn he miscalculated his gold. That's how it looked to me, so... How is the other game going? Let's see. In the meantime, game in the center.
Yeah, it's looking slow. Fourth round coming up, and 4-3 for the Hollow Hill player, but he wiped the board. But strong econ there.
Oh, Bastard Daughter. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Begging Brother. That's probably good.
Good old begging bro.
All right. So if he
Bound.
plays the Begging Brother, does it mean he has a Vengeance or Burning in the hand? Because else, it would just die.
Mm, probably. Mm.
Yeah, go for Intrigue first. With Gunthrower alone. Could be not, of course, now Starfall Spy. Steal an icon and defend.
I mean, stealing icon doesn't matter because Tattered Prince is there.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, he's actually excellent. It's the best case scenario.
Never kill anything else. Never
Yeah.
kill anything else. Because that's exactly what the deck needs. He needs a little bit access to renown because Quantsmen don't have renown in themselves in any shape or form. Right. So and then now what are you canceling? The trigger of Gunter or the trigger of Timet or the trigger? There goes the Starfall Spy. But now there is actually now go for event with the Water Gardens. Imagine now a nightmare on the Water Gardens. Oof!
Power icon from Timid.
And defense. He could bring Moon Brothers if he has one more. No, no Moon Brothers. Would have been so nice. Give everything to Timid. One gold. Give them intrigue. No, power. So begging brother is canceling Tyrion or Timid here. So first trigger teammate to kill. And yep, and then trigger Tyrion for more claim. I think.
More claim or
Claim.
do you want to draw? Nah, draw. Of course, you don't want draw because you're in win die. Yeah. Then.
Oh. No, wait. Dorn trigger? I cannot see. You cannot see what he did. Money. No, he doesn't have to know what he chose. Because it goes reaction, reaction, reaction. Now we are in the dawn.
I'm not sure. Miha would know best, but I think if you choose something with a reaction or an action, you have to name what you choose, basically. It's also for Starfall or stuff like that. You have to say which icon you would steal.
No, but it goes like if he triggered teammate, then he canceled the resolution. Then Dorn triggered, and at that stage Tyrion still didn't trigger. Right?
No, but I think no. He asked for Tyrion because Jim told him that he would be choosing gold, which makes no sense for.
Yeah, but my point is, does he has to tell him?
I think so. Yes, that's my understanding. We can ask Miha maybe later, but I think if it's choose, then you have to tell what you choose before the opponent decides whether to cancel or not.
Wait, what happens with the challenges? Why there isn't? He's afraid probably of the military. So he didn't boost. Were there two Oh, he played two. He calls it thinking. Okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah, super strong in this situation. So 12-1. In other matchups, one would say this looks like it's going good, but here comes Varus. And yeah, well, not back to square one, but of course, given that he has neither Harrenhal nor a Lion Star and has no more cards in hand after this.
Yeah, I mean the he calls it thinking was crucial.
Yeah. So okay. Oh, he has all the answers in the hand, and yeah,
no money.
It doesn't help him. Yeah, he got the thinking. Amazing how important that can be in the right moment. Yeah, okay. Now, from looking quite good, it's gone to looking quite bad.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest.
So
at least some draw.
yeah. In this case, did he need the burnt man? The way he played it. The way he played it, did he need to have Burnman in play?
Maybe not, but as he had to discard all of his hand as well.
No, but he would have had enough gold. That's what I was. He would have had gold for both Treachery and Nightmares.
Yeah.
If Nightmares got cancelled, then you played Treachery.
I don't know, but maybe he banked
but I think
on
that
at
he
least
calls it
one
thinking.
trigger. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe he banked on that at least one of them would go through.
That's why he wanted the gold to have enough, but how did this come into play? What is this?
Halfman Sword, a great new character from the latest pack. And it has natural intimidate, assault, and potential extra discard. And the marched is already gone, so. But Alex has the hand full and 11 gold. And Nymeria, of course. So icon control starts to get important. And then the agenda of Many-Faced God will be crucial.
So, are you winning with intrigue challenges then? How many ambushes passed through? 1. And he can now bring the House Danish court as well.
But he didn't.
But he didn't, yeah.
So probably another Starfall Spy or something like that.
More like Hota.
Oh yeah.
For 5 gold, I would say Hota.
If he has 2 Hotas in the deck, one is already discarded.
So he's reducing an event. Ooh. Oh. Can he stop the intimidate? Moon Boys. Ooh. Yep. So intrigue, intimidate, assault. So now Dorn doesn't have text, right?
Yeah, and he gets the extra discard from Halfman's Horde.
So he's gonna. Then goes the begging bro, the Dorny Spy. Another Nymeria. Wait, why didn't? Wait, why didn't for each? Oh, each other. So he needed a few more.
Yeah, okay, now
my
he
phone is
lacks
ringing.
So he lacks the faction card Neil to give all the nice icons and renown from Tattered Prince because he needed to get the Moon Brothers in. So Alex can defend simply and then hit back with military. Yeah. Or intrigue to discard the last card in hand. Yeah, not having Harrenhal or Lion Star is also not ideal here.
Those Moon Brothers were clutch both times.
Yes. Okay. So
He's at 13. Oof. Man, that tattered prince is pain being there. Such a problem.
Yeah, and it's actually true. Since he died, nobody else died, which is
You know,
also kind of an
I assume that's
achievement
why he's
against
not.
the clansmen.
I think he's on
Doing,
purposely not killing.
yeah,
Doing
maybe.
intrigue and power. Ooh, oh, wait, what? Isn't this bad?
This is bad for the Lenny player. So the Halfman's Sword is gone. But then so is Nymeria. But the Dornish Spy goes back to hand in the challenges
No, you
phase,
choose the
so-
Dornish Spy. Because Nymeria doesn't work without characters on the board. And you can Okay, so he decided to kill Nymeria in the end. Yeah, because
Yeah, that's tough. The army might have gotten him through, maybe. But now he has to top something good.
I mean, he just needs to win an unopposed power challenge. Oh, then Nymeria is on top of the deck. Fuck.
But he can get the power icon at least from, and the intimidate from the Halfman's Sword. But
Yeah, but the
is
renown,
does
we
he-
are looking for the renown.
Yeah.
Oh, did he found a good character? Oh yeah, he resurrected him. So, yep. That will do.
No, but it will not, because he can steal the power icon again.
I mean, then it's unopposed military or opposed military and no challenge back, which is fine.
Yeah.
But he's gonna get the assault, so he's going to what's this? Oh.
Yeah.
Disgusting. So Wasp what March? No, it's not March. Have you seen the Wasp what?
No.
Be right back.
Oh, no attachments. Oh, that was strong. Yeah, I didn't see that at first either. So that's probably shouldn't have been played. So yeah, well done. But okay, yeah, here he steals the power icon again. But he could go for military and assault either Water Gardens or Dorn. Not ideal, but I mean, he has to attack basically, else. Yeah.
What happened with the
He will
secret
get.
pack?
Oh
no,
the army.
attachments!
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I also didn't see that. Yeah, that's a nice play. Really nice play.
Oh yes, best keyword. Best keyword.
Okay, so he
but he still had to
assaults
remove
Water
the power
Gardens.
icon, right?
Yeah.
Vengeance.
No.
Oh no,
He might
it
just
was
take the
assaulted.
dom.
Yeah. Water Gardens was new due to assault. Fortunately, dominance goes to the Martel.
Unfortunately, so I see you're slightly favoring the Lannister player.
Oh, come
in
on,
this
he's
matchup.
playing very well, by the way.
Yeah, I'd say so as well.
And Wasp Pots. And I also am
by the
fan
way,
that we're seeing first snow of winter.
yeah. Also, I think I like this playing way. I mean, knowing that the gold might be so crucial in that situation, because I might have intuitively, in situations like, oh, he just wants gold, he might ambush something more. Yeah, let him have it, and save my, he calls it thinking. But he was aware that he might have these cancels there, so that was probably the decisive thing for him there.
Yeah. So this is the third he called it thinking. Change judgment, what of the giants? I assume he has what of the giants in hand with Varys. Oh no, taxation. Oh yeah, right. Secret games.
It's insane.
Let me deck myself. Oh no! No! Yep, March. Yep. Not the last one.
Tough. Well, that means more top decking is required from the Lenny player.
Mm-hmm. Now looking all of this, I think I should play this agenda. It looks fun.
Manifest God, yeah.
Yeah. I think Alex forgot that he has one in the discard pile.
Maybe not. I mean, he has to give up all these cards anyway, and then he has them in the discard pile. No, he cannot marshal them from the discard pile. It's back to 0 plots. It's
Yeah. No, I mean one of the turns he could have played it.
okay.
Get additional challenging, but 10 minutes is more than enough to turn the game around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the Shadow City Bastard can control if he ambushes, but then he can also give back icons. So let's see what happens.
So here, best case scenario for Jim is to have those ambush guys. What was their name? The one that we hate?
Oh, the Painted Dogs?
Painted Dogs, yeah.
That would be good, yeah. You could use them twice.
Yep.
Oh, he has Sweet Sleep, despite the fact... he doesn't have so many characters, actually, with no attachments, I think. That's probably for Tyrion.
So let's see, what did he discarded? He discarded what?
Okay, Hand's Judgment.
For what? For the intrigue. Power challenge. Okay. Burnt Man. Give him power icon.
So there's another Starfall Spy, Dornish Spy. One more could be in the deck. But because if he gets an unopposed power now, and he wins Dom,
yeah,
then that might be it.
he only one. I see only one burning plate.
Oh yeah, that could be. He could draw it now.
Yep. Vengeance. Okay,
Vengeance.
Vengeance doesn't help a lot. I mean, it helps enough.
Yeah.
And
wow, this is intense.
Dominance to 14. So, what are you playing? Okay, so we know what Jimmy is playing. What are you playing if you're Alex? No, for snow. You're playing you win or you die. That's 4 cards. Jimmy's definitely playing you win or you die.
That makes sense.
Or also for snow. I mean, it doesn't because the Shadow City bastards have ambush. So
yeah, no. Right.
Counting.
I mean, if you can win this game without his 2 crucial locations in play, it's also quite something.
So we have. This is the this is first Vengeance ever played. And then we have 1 burning plate and 2 schemes. No, 2 schemes. Oof.
Here comes Harry.
Oh, that's backbreaking. It could be backbreaking.
If
And
he
he
has
discarded
good cards in hand. So.
Yeah. Oh. He definitely has good cards in hand. How many Cs do you think he's running, Alex? Because 1 is in the discard pile.
I would actually be surprised if it's more than 1. But yeah, what can he do? Maybe Ariane would be something. Yeah. But Jim also needs something good in hand because else he just cannot. Oh, yeah, there comes the seized. Okay, it's the second one. I was wrong. He can just defend the. That was important. That was very important.
Does he need the 1 gold? Is he expecting to go to the next
round? If they don't go to the next round, then Jim wins anyway. He won't turn around a 9-point lead. That's for sure, I think. So I think they hopefully they play fast if Jim doesn't win this round, and then.
I mean, 9-point lead is enough. Wait, what are you doing?
It seems to be laggy. They wrote it, so maybe he just double clicked on it. Okay.
So what challenge are you doing?
You do power, so he has to defend that. I don't know.
Jesus. Okay. You cannot let this go. definitely, but he has to know everything.
To defend, then he would be open for unopposed military, but maybe he has burning in the sand, so he just then he cannot defend.
I mean, the
Maybe it's another
unopposed.
vengeance.
No, unopposed wins.
Yeah, but if he has vengeance, he can defend and then play vengeance.
But he has to defend first the power, and he needs both of those guys to defend the power. So now he doesn't have military icon.
True. That's why I'm surprised, actually. Maybe he has another Starfall spy, another Dawnish spy in hand.
Military?
Oh, make them right.
That is
that's
gonna
nice
work.
Okay, he triggers, he kills himself probably, and then Jim kills the burnt man.
No,
And
Gunther, because he came with 1 star.
Yeah, good call. Yeah. But then he can do the power challenge on a post back, so that's something. And then they should be able to go to another round. So,
Yep.
oh my god,
Is
and
it enough?
I think
But we will be enough. Now there is Renown on top, which is a problem.
Yeah. And the other game, by the way, is also super, super close. They're also in, I don't know, in the 9th or 10th round.
12 to 10. The other game.
Yeah. And here, so if Alex somehow manages
So he's
to
playing
get
call now, for sure, for extra draw.
Yeah. To get, or he does first. No, I don't know. I would. Then he gets an extra icon. Yeah.
No, you're right.
Hmm.
And may the top deck gods be with him, because is this the same as before? 3.
But let's see. So he can
4,
get
12.
3
So it's
unopposed.
gonna be 12 to 12.
One power. That's 4. That's 12, and then it depends on who wins dominance.
Yeah.
So in case everything goes perfect for Alex, so if he has enough, he has Arian. So yeah, that's a super strong card. So he might be able to do all 3 challenges. And for Jim, that
ambush 3. The other one is also a Neobiter.
Yeah, the other ones are in round 10. This is going to be the last round.
So Interact challenge. There is a character. Ooh. I think this seals it.
So now
Give him power icon.
no, the power icon can be taken away by the he has to defend now.
But he's gonna bestow it.
All right, yeah, that he can do. The question is, does he let it go through? Or can he calculate that he might win, yeah, if he defends now?
He defended? Why? Don't you win on the backswing?
Depends on what he can bring in. If he has a military icon that he can bring in with Ariane, then no, you don't. Okay, so
He has a military icon, we know he has.
okay,
think it's
Shadow
not
City
enough.
Bastard.
For the ambush?
Power
No, it's not
to
enough.
B9.
Yep, it will be one short, even with dominance. Because he's not gonna win dominance.
Yeah.
10 to 12, and yeah. Well played.
Okay, wow, this is insane.
And dominance goes to him and he wins. Whew, that was a nail biter.
Insane. That's toppling the reigning champion is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, great. I mean, really, really great play by both players, I would say. Both by Alex with his cancels and Jim just hanging on enough. Congratulations, Jim Henson, our first finalist, but also congrats to Alex again. Very, very strong tournament performance. This time on Martel Hill, making it to the semifinals. And yeah, you cannot get it closer than this. So congrats to both players, and we'll see Jim in the final. And then we can just take a look at the other game. I don't know if you can switch, if either Christine or Magnus hear this, they could switch the game. Else we'll jump in and make radio.
It looks like it's about to finish.
Yeah, so I can't even join. Oh, I'll look at. Oh my god, yeah. This is.
Come on. Oh, it's not letting me in. Come on. Of course.
Yeah, me neither. There's probably too many joining at the same time.
So we go to the stream.
Yeah.
The stream looks stuck. If I refresh. No, the stream is stuck.
No, but you cannot tell me that the game maybe now.
So Magnus managed to switch, but is the game up or nope?
Yeah, the stream does work, but the clock doesn't count down anymore.
I think the game may be over. And you're just staying there. Wait, did they report?
Okay. No, Matt just posted it's lagging so bad. So maybe
tournament scoring. Yeah. So let's not go into their game then.
Yeah. Yeah.
32 people in the game.
We already had more, so. Okay, I'll just. Yeah, so I'm not gonna try to join again. Just so maybe they can finish taking on time. Okay, but now Magnus was able to join. Let's hope that both players.
I just hope now no one joins that game actually, because it's about to drop and you cannot say who is gonna win.
Yeah.
So actually, I don't know if they're listening to us, but we're streaming so people don't go to the games.
Yeah.
Like.
Okay, Magnus is actually not in the game. I didn't see that, but he's joined the stream. So we're being super meta here, streaming a stream. And maybe if somebody likes, they could stream us streaming Mia's stream. Right? So
Yep.
go for that.
And I mean, that game looks dead to me. I mean, I think it's broken completely.
That would be terrible.
Yep, people should leave the game. Yep.
It's completely stuck. Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. I mean, in the World Cup, I think we had more spectators than that, and I think some games they didn't have that lag. So I think it's just super unfortunate somehow.
So how many there are 5 games wife at all. Oh no, their game is completely dead. I mean, Lin is no longer in the game. If you look at the server.
Okay. So I'll have to sign out here, and I have to discuss with the organizing committee what is to be done here.
I mean, it looks like dead to me.
Please don't leave.
Okay, no problem.
Please. Okay, so apparently the game is finished, and Pierre won.
Okay.
So yeah, that was just not showing anymore. So wow. Okay, then let's prepare for the final. Pierre, the mad one.
Okay, so
congrats also to him, of course, and congrats then to Lynn for making it to the semifinals with Tyrell Whitebrook. And then we have Landy Clansman against Tyrell. No, Bob Martell. Okay. Yep.
So, final game.
Yep.
I'm for the one star for once in my life.
Do we want to join Miha for his stream so we can basically be all together? And it doesn't make sense, I think, to have two separate streams.
Yep, I agree. I mean, let Magnus and Micha decide where we go. If they don't need our help, like I can
Yeah, I
go
think we
do
can
other
just
stuff.
probably join in table 13 to Miha, if you like. Or...
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I actually I love streaming this game. Just I don't have time. Yep, I agree with Pierre.
Okay, so then we'll be turning off this stream, and Mia's stream will be the finalist stream. So thanks everyone. It was great, and see you in Miha's stream.